So a couple years ago, it was starting as the worst year that ever happened to me in terms of working on my specific goals. And what happened was I wanted to be a college motivational speaker, or so I thought. And I was paying this person that was my hero, my idol, a bunch of money. Turns out something happened where I wasn't getting the services for the money, then it turned into a big disaster, and it ended up being me losing money. And this was earlier in my career, maybe 4 years ago. And what happened was I was devastated because I had spent all this time and money learning from this individual how to be successful at this specific niche, which was going to be college speaking. I was cold calling colleges all day. I spent all this time and money, and then that whole plan and idea got shattered when this business relationship severed to beyond repair. Not to mention this person was my hero, my idol, and then I finally lost that. I didn't have any money because I paid this person. I didn't have any hope. I didn't have any plans. And I was at a loss of words. And what ended up happening, I was lying on my bed and I felt sick to my stomach because I had spent years struggling. My now wife was in debt. All these things, nothing was working out. And then I lost my plan that I had been working on for months and months and months and months, invested time and money into, and it was pulled out from underneath my feet. And I was in my bed and I said, well, what do you really want? How do you actually want to make this into a living so you don't have to quit? How do you want to make a living off of this? And I said, you know what? I don't even want to be a college speaker. I don't want to be traveling on the road all the time, going up to different gigs. I want to make videos from my home, and I want to inspire people with what is going on in my life or what I'm reading or whatever it is. That's what I want to do. And then I want to do online courses so people all over the world can all be a part of a community together. And I thought, sounds good. Even if it doesn't work out, that will make me happy, because I realized I was only trying to be a college speaker because this individual was financially successful at it, and I had been struggling for so many years that I was in a vulnerable position where I didn't ask myself any longer, what do I really want? What does my heart and soul want? Instead, I said, how can I make money? I was focusing on an exterior motivation because I'd been struggling at it for so long. And then finally, this thing from within myself says, what do you want? That's the number one sign you're going to be successful in 2019. You're asking yourself the question, what do you want? What do you want to do with your career? What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your marriage, your relationships, your health? How do you want to show up every day? What do you want out of your mornings? What do you want out of your life, your career, your finances? What do you want? Not what does mom want, not what does dad want, not what do other people want, not what do you think you should want based off of what everybody else is doing. What do you want? Because if you want to be free, you have to be you. Bill Gove said that. Not the me you think your parents think you should be, not the me that you think that your friends or your husband or your wife thinks you should be, or your friends think you should be, or your boss thinks you should be. If you want to be free, you have to be you. And within that is the most amazing things that will happen to you. Comment down below, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. Comment down below, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. Comment that down below. If I want to be free, I've got to be me. So just like when you plant an orange, a seed in your yard, you know that it's going to turn into an orange, right? You know it's going to take some time, but eventually it will turn into an orange. Why? Because in its DNA, so to speak, embedded into this seed is the ability to fruit. Your dreams have the ability to turn into fruit. Just the same way, the seed within you that says, I want to do this. See, for me, I was lying on my bed and I said, I want to do YouTube. I want to make inspiring videos. I wanted to do these things. I didn't know how to be successful at it. I didn't even know if it would be successful, but it was calling to my heart. And in 18 months of that, I created more success and impact, reached more people, millions of people, than I ever had done in 6 or 7 years combined before then. Why? Because I finally said yes to the way Spirit was speaking to me. God wants to use you as an instrument. The universe wants to use you as an instrument. So if you have something within you, the universe has the means to fulfill that thing. And most people are not successful because they're following what everyone else says they should do, or they're afraid to do what they want to do, or they're afraid what people think of them if they do what they want to do, or they see someone is successful doing it that way, so then they do it that way, and they give up on what's inside of them. Because your dreams have the seed to fulfillment. You plant the orange and you know over time the water is going to come, the nutrients, it's going to become a tree when you plant it. So this year, make your mantra to plant your own seeds. The universe is going to sow for you. It's going to bring the people, the circumstances, the situation, reap what you sow. No, the universe is going to sow it for you. It's going to plant it. It's going to move it around. But you got to put the seed in the ground. You have to say yes to your dreams. You have to say yes to your life. You have to say yes to your finances, to your career, to that dream of you making the album, being an artist, trying to work on getting a raise and truly giving 100% so your boss feels your presence, so your boss knows that you're worth more, to truly give it your all, to lose those 10 pounds for your kids, or to start to take your health seriously for yourself, for your wife, for your husband, to put you guys in a new class, a social class you could put your kids through school, for you to travel around the world. It's about you and what you want and planning that. And when you say yes to that, guess what? The universe is going to sow it for you. It's going to bring the people. It's going to bring the circumstances. It's going to bring the situations, and people will look around and say, man, you're so lucky. Nah. It's not luck, it's not a coincidence, it's a synchronicity, because I followed the laws of the universe. And the laws of the universe say, whatever you move confidently in the direction of, the universe will conspire in supporting you. When you plant the seed, it will grow and it will fruit, and it will bring the fruits of successful finances, of confidence, of self-esteem, of fantastic people into your life, of amazing opportunities and adventures and health and happiness and freedom and power and joy and prosperity and whatever else you desire. But you can only get that when you answer the whisper God is speaking to you, saying, hey, make that album. Hey, you're capable of more this year. You can get a raise this year. You can go back to school still. You should start that nonprofit. You should start that business. You should start selling more effectively. You should go on a run. You should start doing yoga. You can make it to the next level in your company, in your job, in your occupation. You're destined to attract your soulmate, but you have to say yes and focus on those possibilities. And that's when the great things come. I spent so many years following what other people that were older and more successful in my industry were doing, and it wasn't working out. And then I finally said, screw it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. This is what's going to make me happy. I'm not going to chase other successful people. I'm not going to try to be like them. I'm not going to try to do it this way. I wear shirts from thrift shops. Why? Because that's my personality. Earlier, I tried to buy suits earlier in my career. See, I have an acre on the ocean. I live on the ocean. I have a nice home. And people look at my videos and they say, oh yeah, what is this hippie? He's probably, living in his mom's closet or something. No, I'm being me now. And when you become you, look, this isn't important to me. I have a collared shirt. It looks kind of good. It matches my eyes. But I got it for like $7. But right out the window, look, I'll show you. Right out the window, out over here, this is my spot. And I got this spot because I showed up as me. I said yes to the way God was trying to speak through me for my work. And it's speaking to you. It's saying, hey, your dream is possible. Your desire is possible. But you have to say yes. And you have to plant that. And then the universe is going to sow it for you. It's going to bring the purple, the people, not the purple, the people, the circumstances, the situations into your life. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. You will be successful in this year of 2019 and beyond when you say yes to your dreams, when you say yes to your heart, when you say yes to your passion, and you move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Henry David Thoreau said it best: when you move confidently in the direction of your dreams, success will meet you in common hours. Meaning success is going to come to you unexpectedly. The people, circumstances, and situations will come to you as a result of you saying yes to the way that the desire is speaking through you, because it has the seed to fulfillment within it already. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. If you haven't yet, make sure that you use my software, The Second Mind. I created a software to do that brain rewiring for you, to make it easier to attract what you want, because your brain is an artifact of the past, and it's carrying around all past failures, negative things you've been told, old beliefs programmed by our society, and you have to erase that and rewire your brain for success before the things you want can really come to you. And it's free to demo. It's The Second Mind, and it's a software to do that. The Second Mind, literally your mind that's built off of your desires for success, happiness, joy, love, self-worth, deserving, all of those things. It's thesecondmind.com, right there down below. You as you are is fantastic. It's gold. That's the value that you have to this world. That's it. It's inside of you.